Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What did we say?
Colleagues.
Okay, when you say hi guys, we wave. That's really cute. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
You're the only one.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Are we keeping our badges on?
I took mine off.
I couldn't.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carly. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A with some of my friends from nursing school and they're going to introduce themselves. I'm Winter.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Brenda.
I'm Angela.
I'm Leslie.
And Crystal's over here. She's going to ask us the question. Whenever you're ready, you can go. Okay, in action.
Okay, so how were y'all's grades in high school and in college before getting into nursing school?
Bad.
Yeah.
I was
like an A to B. Same.
In high school, I was really bad. Like,
So
I did not care.
Yeah.
No, same. In high school, I did not care. But then once I got to college, I was like, I'm gonna get my shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so like my first year of college, I didn't, and I just retook my prereqs to up my GPA. Yeah, same. I dropped anatomy. I took anatomy literally 3 times.
I took it twice.
College. I dropped it so many times. So they weren't the best, but
My GPA was a 3.8.
in
Alright.
high school?
Alright.
In college.
Alright.
Oh dang.
I applied with a 4.0.
Really?
Well, with the prereqs, yeah, I had like a 3.9.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like
my
4.0.
prereq was like a 3 something. Cause I had 2 A's
My
and a B.
prereqs were a 4.0.
Mine
Oh.
is a 3.6.
Like,
That's still good though.
But I think we should also, to get in our program, you only had to have your anatomy 1 and 2 and micro done.
So mine
that's-
was
yeah,
for
it's-
everything. Like
Yeah.
my
Oh.
Chem 1, 2.
but like for the most
I
part,
got everything.
I tried to keep my
all-
options open, so I took like all the extra.
I took all mine.
Yeah, I think for the most part we all took all of our other classes.
Mhm.
So like what's required in a like other kind of nursing.
Exactly. Core curriculum.
Right. What made y'all want to be a nurse?
I've always wanted to be a nurse. My mom is a nurse. My grandma's a nurse. I haven't ever really thought of any other option. So I don't know what else I would do if I weren't going to be a nurse.
I was like, if I'm not gonna get into nursing school, I just want to be a housewife. Because I didn't know what else to do or like what else to look into. I wasn't interested in anything.
Yeah.
Like
I
anything.
did nursing and then I went to physical therapy and then I went back to nursing. And then I got into school. So.
Yeah. I love helping people, so I couldn't see myself like doing anything else. Like I just wanted to do something like in the health care.
Yeah. For me, I figured out that I wanted to be a nurse whenever my Theo was diagnosed with cancer. We would always be visiting him, and he had amazing nurses, so that's what like made me want to be like them, basically.
Yeah, I think that too, like when you go to the hospital and you see other nurses and you're just so like in awe with them and you're like, I want to be that.
Yeah, you
That
either
too.
want to be that or you don't want to be like that. Because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of nurses that like I want to be nothing like them, like. But I've seen more good nurses than I've seen bad.
Was there ever a time you almost switched career fields? If so, why? And what made you stick it out?
For me, it was whenever I was in the prereqs.
Yeah,
when I-
prereqs kicked my butt. So I was like, am I sure I want to do this? And then I saw my sister do nursing. So like, she was like, do you really want to do this? Like, do you seem, I have no life.
Yeah, it was whenever I was taking anatomy that it was just too much for me. I was really overwhelmed. But it's because I wasn't taking school serious.
Yeah.
But that's whenever I thought of like switching career fields, and that's whenever I had a lot of. Ew,
Judith's just interrupting.
That's whenever I had a lot of friends switch their majors and stuff, but I just stuck it out.
I guess mine was when I hit micro, I found out that I was really good at micro, and my teacher talked to me and tried to get me to switch to forensics, but I found out that I can do forensics with nursing, what I like originally wanted to do, so I didn't. But
I didn't know that you could do forensics with nursing.
here is
That's
sexual
cool.
assault nursing.
Oh, hello, yeah.
I can do forensics and.
What is the biggest thing y'all are looking forward to throughout nursing school?
I'm
Clinicals.
so excited for clinicals.
We start this week, so.
Yeah, we have orientation Thursday, and then some of us start Thursday and some of us start Friday.
Yeah,
there's either you do 2 6-hour shifts or you do 1 full 12-hour shifts. I think we're all doing 12-hour shifts.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no? I'm doing
Carly and I
6
have 6 hours.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, and we're doing, me and Winter are in the med surg unit. I think Angela is too.
Yeah. I'm in telemetry.
I'm in oncology.
I'm in dialysis.
So yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
What unit do y'all want to work in?
ER.
Oncology.
Oncology for me too.
So far, I feel like mine's gonna change. Or
I think that I may change my mind, but like right now I think I want to do ER. But that's also because I've worked in the ER for 3 years already.
I would like to do ER for the forensics position, but I'm still up in the air. Like if wherever clinicals takes me, whatever I like to do more.
Yeah,
that's another reason that I'm excited for clinicals, because we get to see what we like and what we don't like. So,
I think I'd love doing wound care also.
Yes, wound care would be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna,
I feel like we're all keeping our options open.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to.
I
You don't have to
Angela
know.
as like a NICU nurse or something.
I want NICU, but I just don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel once.
Yeah.
So many options.
Yeah,
like, you can literally be a nurse.
Or a travel nurse. I would
I want
to travel so
I
bad.
could see you as a travel nurse.
I would love to.
I think
you're crazy enough.
You're the only one I said travel nurse.
Yeah.
You're crazy. I want to travel.
Crazy.
What is the hardest part of nursing school so far?
Oh God.
Math.
Everything.
The workload.
The workload.
It's just a lot of stuff.
It's the reading. Like,
The
definitely.
chapters are literally like 50 pages long, I and we feel- go through like 4 chapters a week.
Yeah, because I feel like you get to class and they throw so many things at you. And you're not only in class, you have lecture and then you have labs and then you have like case studies that we got assigned to.
and then now we're gonna start
submitting other
clinicals.
stuff. And then we have to turn in like a report, a reflection on the following week. It's a lot.
Well, how do you guys stay organized?
We don't.
My planner.
We don't.
Managing your time is very, very good.
Yeah, managing time.
I have a planner. Honestly, our school, they like saved our life. So before we had, before we even started school, we had 2 orientations. At the second orientation, they gave us an entire schedule of every single thing that we were gonna do every day for
Like
for
and
the
the
time.
time.
calendar.
For the calendar.
Like,
So that's honestly
to
how we're
bring-
staying organized.
Yeah, what to bring, what books you need for that day. It includes like everything, so it's a lifesaver.
Yeah, it helped a lot.
Is it hard to juggle a relationship while in school?
I'm single.
No.
There's 3 of us that are doing long distance. And it's horrible.
I think
long distance in general is horrible.
It is.
So.
No, it is.
but your
And at
partner has
nursing
to be
school.
understanding. That's
Oh,
the,
yeah.
that's the
That's
big
what I was
main.
gonna
You
say
have
too.
to have like a super supportive partner that knows, like for example, my boyfriend came and he studied with me all Saturday. Like he knows that the weekends aren't gonna be like let's go out and be crazy. It's just like
Studying.
let me watch you while you
Let's
study.
chill and study.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not hard if you have somebody that understands, but if you're with somebody that needs you to be with them 24/7 or that gets mad that you're not texting back because you're reading, then it's going to be hard. But I think we're all with really understanding guys.
For sure.
Who also like want to help too. It's like they want to like quiz you with note cards and want like, and they are there when you're crying. You're like, you don't understand.
Right.
They're
And
just
it's
like,
so
"It's okay."
emotional.
Like,
It's such a
you're gonna be
emotional,
you're
yeah.
gonna be a mess.
Well, and like for Danielle and I, we live with our boyfriends, so and I find it really helpful. Like, I'm a huge procrastinator, and I'll just like sit on the couch and watch TV, and my boyfriend will be like, "You need to go study. You need to go study." So it's kind of like a motivator. He'll go play video games with his boys for like hours on end, and that gives me plenty of time to go study like alone. So, but it's nice to have like, I find it very nice to have him there just to be like, "You need to do this. You need to do that,"
And
because
then-
like I have to have that.
I don't
Motivation.
have anyone, but
I
from
don't
like
have
my
anyone
experience.
all sad.
From my experience, like I can just picture like you're gonna be very emotional, so like just have them be ready, like to be there for you.
And then if you don't have a job in nursing school, you still have a job.
Yes.
So if he comes home from work, you still need help. He's not gonna come home to a clean house just because you're in school. Like he has to understand, okay, I need help. Like this is a full-time job. You're not gonna come home to a spotless house first off. please. Anyways, but also, especially now.
It is a full-time job because the time commitment per week that we're supposed to be studying ourselves is 39 hours.
Yeah.
So it's literally a full-time job.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it just like, I guess like to take from it, they just have to be super supportive.
Yes.
Okay, so how was the first test and how did you prepare for it?
Oh.
Okay, the first test, honestly, we really I'm not going to say over-prepared, but we were preparing for the worst.
I think we
really crammed.
Yeah.
We
I
didn't
think
know
we
what to
overstressed.
expect either, and we kind of were like, we didn't know how to study the chapters, the material, how in depth to go. So I feel like last minute we kind of like got the hint of it after we went to like lecture, and then we just crammed like crazy.
Yeah, because we went in so blindly. Like when you're in school, it's not normal. Like you're taking prerequisites. You went through high school, and these exams look nothing like
They're
that.
nothing
that.
in high school and in college. They're like, you just need to choose the right answer. But in nursing school, all of the answers are right, and you just have to choose the most right one.
It's just completely like thinking on your feet. You're just critical thinking 24/7.
Yeah.
Like you need to break down
It's
the whole
not
question.
just knowledge. Like you need to study to know what's behind it, but it's not gonna be like the heart has these valves. What is the
You have
answer?
to
No, it's like,
Prioritizing.
yeah.
There's situational questions.
Also, don't overthink the question.
Yes.
That was the big.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
And
change
don't-
your answers.
Don't change your answers. The first one.
Don't.
Don't.
Change it.
And
Make sure you
also-
read the question carefully.
And remember that it's a perfect hospital and that's your only patient. Don't think about anything else other than
You just
You
have to
have
think
all
of
the
what's
time in
going
the
to kill
world
them. Yeah.
in every question.
perfect.
The way that we studied though was like, they gave us an outline of which chapters we were going to have on the test, and then how many questions were going to come from each chapter. So the ones that had like a lot of questions, we really focused on those chapters.
Like we went in depth.
Yeah, we went really in depth, and we took a lot of notes on the chapters. We studied our lecture notes. We quizzed each other with flashcards. We just helped each other a lot.
How do you study for tests when it's so much information in such little time?
3 hours a day.
A lot. It's literally the entire
And
the school is like the school schedule, not the school schedule, but my regular school days. I wake up, go to class. We have class, lecture for a few hours. I come home, I nap, and then the rest of the night is spent studying. I don't do anything with my days
Literally,
anymore.
like there's like no time to do anything.
You just have to
Yeah, even. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just find it like I have to break it down and do like little sections at a time. Like I can't try to like plan everything out and try to like review it all. Like you just have to know how to like take it little by little.
Because even when you do take a break and go like to the gym or something, like you feel guilty. Like
That's
you
what
feel like
Leslie was saying.
you should be studying, but it's just like
You have to
But
take
you
a break
also have
sometimes.
to take care of yourself because you can't. Like my boyfriend was telling me, like you can't study all the time, and then like you're gonna burn out. Like you cannot do that.
sometimes like we go home from school like with our brain hurting. Like already.
Literally.
Like,
that's why, and you're sitting there for only a couple hours, but it's exhausting. Like when I come home, I'm ready for a nap already. I know
it's so much information.
It
It's a lot
is
of
like
information. It's mentally exhausting.
One of the teachers said that we got into a car,
Like a
speeding
non-stop
car,
moving car.
moving car, and we just keep going.
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Literally 0
Just
to
back
100.
to back.
the car is on fire.
They just don't give you time to like process anything. I feel like
And then
every
some of it-
day is like
It's something new.
this,
And then some of it is some of the information that is like not even in the lecture. Some of it's just in the book.
One
And
thing
they'll be
that-
like, we're just gonna skip over that.
One thing I do want to mention though is like at our school they kind of do our semesters in flex. So we take one class the first 8 weeks, then another class the next 8 weeks. So I guess maybe that's why it's a little bit more like jam packed. But I'm sure any nursing school, whether you're taking 2 at a time, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of like summer school where like it's just 8 weeks and then you're done with the class.
Yes.
But in those 8 weeks, it's like go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do you de-stress?
The gym.
The gym.
I cry.
Cry.
I cry a lot.
I
And
cry at
I'm
the
not.
gym.
I am
My
not
body
an
cries. I
emotional
sweat.
person. I'm not an emotional person at all. I never cry, and I've literally had like 2 meltdowns every week since I've started nursing school.
Yes.
I'm an emotional person and I am more emotional now
Yeah.
because of nursing school.
I'm
But I just find time to like just like watch my favorite TV show or like go get dinner with my boyfriend and stuff like that. Like it's just the little things that like let you breathe.
Yeah, definitely.
How do your free days look like?
I don't have free days.
What are free days?
We don't have any free days.
What are those?
Like, you don't have free days.
You do
just
not.
break it up between studying hours and now I'm gonna take a break. Like,
If you decide to like have a free day, like you
Bless
better,
you.
yeah, you better have worked, like studied everything you could, like the day before, the day
Heck
after.
yeah.
You better hit it hard.
So they
and
say,
I don't know anyone who has a free day.
They say if you study, like one of the teachers saying, if you study 3 hours a day, you'll have 1 day to yourself.
But not
That's
even
not,
that.
That's
That's
not
not
how it
accurate.
is.
Because
I don't think it's
honestly,
enough.
No, it's
like,
not enough.
even when you take your little mental breaks and stuff, like last night I went to game night with some of my friends, and the whole time I'm thinking like I
Yes.
could be studying right now.
Yeah.
I'm making my note cards.
I'm at work like
You
1
don't
to
really
2
enjoy
days a
yourself,
week,
yeah.
and I'm still studying while I'm at work. Like it doesn't end.
You just feel guilty, like you feel like you're not doing something when you should be studying, even though like you've studied. all
Even though you
can.
studied and you probably have like
all them
retained all the information you can for that day, you still are like, there's something else I can learn. There's something
Yeah.
else.
or
I need
even
to
if
know.
you deserve that, like
Yeah.
that day,
Yes.
like there's
Yeah.
You just feel so bad, like I need to
And
just
then
study.
you're also tired, I feel like.
Exhausted.
Oh my
Yeah, you're
It's,
exhausted.
it's not the same as like before where, I mean, we've only been doing this is the 3rd week, but it's not the same where before you'd like get up and like, oh, I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna
Hello.
wear this outfit. It's not like that anymore.
No.
no, it's like I don't care. I'm gonna.
But sometimes
Get with it.
it is good, like do little things to make you feel good,
Mhm.
like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to do your eyebrows or to, you know what I mean.
My
like
mom
just,
always said if you feel really bad, just get up and put some makeup on, and you'll feel
Yeah.
better. And she's totally right.
That's cute.
Yes.
This is Jude.
He's like, no.
I wait for Jude.
Okay, who is your biggest supporter?
My mama.
My parents.
Myself.
My mom.
And my boyfriend. But my mom for
boyfriend
sure.
and my mom.
My parents,
For sure.
like,
Honestly, I have a lot of people rooting for me, and I'm
That
like,
too.
I cannot
Like, I
let
do
these
too.
people
Entire-
down.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
like,
agree.
It's an entire family and like
Yeah.
anybody who
Yeah.
else is like, I don't know. So many people are so proud that we're.
Oh,
even
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Getting
My
here is
mom's-
hard.
My mom will like post something on Facebook and like her whole friends list is like,
Yes.
oh my god, congrats, you're doing so good. Blah,
Nobody
blah, blah.
can hype
And
you
I'm
up like your mom's friends.
I know, I know, literally. But no, my parents are like even like me just being in San Antonio in general, like they support me so much.
Yeah.
I say my whole family actually, and my boyfriend and his family also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same, but if you guys don't have a family, just know that when you go to nursing school, you're gonna find a group of girls, and they're gonna be your family too.
Like
Yeah.
90% of our text messages is
Hyping each
somebody
other.
freaking out and
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
else hyping you up. Like
Yeah,
we all have our
literally.
moments, and then everybody's
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
It's
Calm
at least
down.
one person a day.
It's good to be around people who are going through the same thing as you, because they can just relate and they're like, yes, girl.
Because also like your friends and family, they don't really, even your boyfriend, like they don't really know.
No.
They don't know, and they'll tell you it's
No.
okay and everything's gonna be okay, but you don't believe them because the only ones you actually believe are the people that you're doing it with.
Like you feel like you're not the
So
only one.
I think you need a group.
That's what I was
You
gonna
need
say. Like,
people.
even if you're not the type of person that feels like they need friends or like you don't need study groups, I feel like if you're gonna go into nursing school, you at least need one person. Like, it can their help and their words can go a really long way because they know exactly how you're feeling, and it gets really overwhelming sometimes, but they can help you a lot.
The best part is like if one of us doesn't hear something,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of us heard it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they do tell you before you start nursing school that like through nursing, because there's people who do get like, they end up with anxiety or depression.
help.
That's why I feel like that's why we really try to help each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your friends and family that help you like succeed, that push you to do that. You need that support system.
Yeah, I definitely haven't had test anxiety until nursing school, so yeah, it's a real thing.
You have all types of anxiety in nursing school.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for people who want to go into nursing school?
Do not give up.
Yeah, don't give
Yeah.
up.
If you really want to do it, then you can do
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
took me a while.
Yeah, I seriously thought like I'm never gonna get in. Like why am
how
I
I
even
felt,
doing
too.
this? But it's literally a process. Take it step by step.
Definitely. I mean, I got.
Yeah.
They told me no. Another school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
so,
school.
So
I
I was like, when that happened, I remember I was like, this is the sign that I needed, and this is not for me. And I was just like, I'm gonna give up. And my boyfriend was the one who kept telling me, like, no, you can do it. But by that point, I was already like done, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get discriminated because
Discriminated.
Don't do it.
Discouraged.
You better cut that off.
that either. Don't put up with it.
We always tell each other not to get discouraged because if everyone could do it, I mean.
This was a hard school to get into, but
they said how many people applied?
Like over 300.
450 applied.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very competitive no matter where you go, but I can honestly say, even if you get denied somewhere, apply somewhere else. Maybe you were not meant to be at that school for whatever reason. I honestly feel like all of us were really meant to be at this school because it is amazing. Like,
yeah, don't apply to just one school. You have to
keep your options open.
Yeah, look at all your options.
Like, I got denied with 2 schools and I got waitlisted with this one.
I mean, my second choice, this was my first choice school. I didn't get into my second choice school, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I had a meltdown. I was like, I guess I'm not going to be a nurse. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to retake my T's, study harder, applied for this, and ended up getting in. And
also, if you get waitlisted, be prepared to get in. Like, do everything they ask you to. There's a lot of people who don't end up going to another school, or life happens and they just can't make it, or they don't have the money for it. So do everything they tell you.
And if you're watching this and you're just starting your prereqs, they matter.
They matter.
You need
I
to
didn't
try.
think so in the first
matter.
semester. I was, that whole C-SCID degrees, they don't in nursing
They don't in nursing school.
And I got
That's
a
one
C.
regret that I have is not trying harder in my prereqs.
Me too.
I got 1 C, and after I got that C, I talked to somebody from one of the other schools, and they're like, oh no, you got to step it up. And I ended up retaking it.
Because it's so competitive, you need to do your absolute best.
If you do bad, then just retake a class. If you need to retake a class, retake a class. So I feel like our advice overall is just don't give up, try your best, do as best as you can in school, and you'll eventually end up in the school that you're supposed to be at, I think.
Yeah, and also if you do get denied, like me, I remember I thought maybe it just wasn't my time. Like, it's not your time. So you also have to accept that. And now here we are.
Yeah. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to.
God has a plan.
He does. Our faces what?
Jude, stop!
Jude got 5 right wrong.
Jude, come say bye.
Oh, come on, baby.
Come on. Come here. Come here. Okay.
Wait, I want to come up.
Okay, this is Crystal.
Hi.
She's coming out now. Okay, that is the end of the video. We answered a lot of questions, so if y'all have more, just comment below and we can answer more in another video. We can give y'all updates. Just let us know what you want to see and we could definitely make more videos. So thank you guys for watching and we'll see you on next time. Bye guys.
Bye.